Hello beautiful people! Welcome back to my channel, and as promised, I am going to make a recommendation video about November 9 coming from Colleen Hoover. Not only I am going to spill all of my thoughts about this book, but also I am going to show you how my tabbing system works and how it motivated me into reading a lot more books this year. So as you can see, there's a lot of tabs here, and if you're curious on what does each color stand for, just keep on watching. Hello beautiful people! Rise and shine in a world that is gleeful. Yes, welcome back to
Okay guys, take it from the top. Louder!
A 1, 2.
Sachi Cybery YouTube channel! Shh. What's YouTube? Oh my gosh, this bracelet. Okay, so now I'm going to share to you guys the synopsis of November 9. It basically starts with two characters at the age of 18 years old, with Fallon, our female protagonist, and Ben, I can say protagonist and the antagonist in the story. You'll know later when you read this book why is he the protagonist and also the antagonist. So there's a little spice to that statement, but yes. So it all started in a diner wherein Fallon is having a conversation to her father. She was actually sharing all of her future plans after high school. She was like, "Father, I plan to go to New York and pursue my studies in becoming an actress." And the father was like, "With your physical appearance, I don't think you can achieve that dream anymore." So clearly, by that statement, the father is a jerk. To give you a brief background about Fallon, our gal actually experienced an accident before when she's trapped in a house and then suddenly it caught on fire, which led to her physical appearance to be leaving all of those scars that are coming from that accident. So yes. And before that fire accident happened, she was actually a star actress in a television show. And then with that resulting to what happened, all of her acting career falls down. So I really feel bad at some point for Fallon because clearly she does not deserve all of these things that are happening to her. But hey, that's what life throws at. Okay, so resuming with the story, at least you know something about Fallon. And yes, she is planning to go on New York while her father is actually disagreeing with her plans. And there's a stranger beside on their diner booth, and that stranger is eavesdropping to the conversation between Fallon and her father. And later, the stranger came into Fallon's booth, wherein he just stood aside, pretending to be Fallon's boyfriend, just to, try to defend Fallon at that point, because there are a lot of misunderstandings between Fallon and her father. To know who the stranger is, it is actually Ben, okay? The other starring cast of this story, this romance story. So after Ben pretending to be the boyfriend of Fallon, things are kinda moving a little fast in this time. It is, some people call this book as an insta-love, wherein it's true. I feel like Ben and Fallon fell in love at first sight, not until then. At the same night, since Fallon is already leaving for New York on the next day. So they made an agreement. Both Fallon and Ben made an agreement to meet each other on the same time, on the same place, and on the same date, which is November 9. So there's that interesting side of the story. So I hope you're understanding what I am talking about. And before diving on to the spoiler parts, we should continue our discussion with my book tabbing system. So there's nothing special about my book tabbing system. It's just that once you've done this thing while reading, it will motivate you to finish the whole book. Like, I swear, I started reading without these, and it just made me quite lazy to finish the book. But once I started this kind of system, it led me to here. So yeah, there are several colors within these book tabs. By the way, you can get these for 500 feels only to your nearest bookstore. It could be located in Jarir, any bookstore at all. You can see this. I have several colors here. We have blue down to purple, and I will be sharing you guys what each color means. So dark blue right here stands for a part that I am really sad about, or a part that made me cry. So yes, when I feel blue, I feel sad. That is why it's color blue. Then color green stands for a happy moment. This is where I capture a great quotation, or maybe I capture a happy moment that I just want to, you know, stay on top of my head. So that is the meaning for color green. So the next color we have is neon yellow. For me, neon yellow stands for the highlight of the story. This is where I tab most of my books when there is like parts that I see as a highlight, or maybe the start of the plot twist, or maybe something that I was not expecting at all. So yes, I'm tabbing that as neon yellow. And then next we have the color pink. Actually, these four, blue, green, yellow, and pink, are my main ones, and these are the most used out of every color here. So for pink stands for a romantic part of the story, wherein you know the romantic parts that makes me cheesy and also queasy as well. So yeah, pink stands for romance. For orange, I am putting that as when there is a part that I'm really furious about, or I'm really angry about. So yes, I'm expressing that as orange. And the rest, for the blue, pink, and purple, I don't know, just leave it as is. When something feels blue, I put blue. When something feels purple, I put purple. So it all depends on my mood. But yes, these are my main moods. For blue, again, stands for the sad part. The green stands for the happy moments. The yellow stands for the highlight. And pink stands for romance or cheesy moments. And finally, we have orange that stands for anger. So yes, as you can see, these are the piling of all of my emotions.
We have something that is green, something that is yellow. As you can see, I think I have a lot of yellow tabs here and even pink ones.
So there, I've showed you guys how my tabbing system works. And maybe if you don't agree with my move colors, feel free to make it on your own. Maybe for you, what's a happy moment is the neon yellow. Maybe for you, the saddest moment could be the orange. So it's up to you guys. Feel free to mix up your moods with these colors because there's no problem with that. Okay, so right now, we have a long discussion to do. You know, we could all agree, you guys, that Colleen Hoover is the queen of plot twists. She knows how to break your heart. She knows how to mend it also in the end.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular, never the same, totally unique, completely not ever been done before.
And what I love about Colleen Hoover is that she makes you work hard for that happy ending. You know what I'm saying? She makes you cry, she makes you angry, she makes you feel that certain way just for you to reach the happy ending. And that's what I love about Colleen Hoover. Out of everything that's happened, you should expect a happy ending. So Ben, so here's the reason why Ben is also the antagonist, because right, I told you guys that there was a fire accident that happened during Fallon's early time, and that fire all started with Ben. At first, I was like, okay, so he started the fire, but for what reason? He started the fire because he was really angry. He's at rage by the death of his mother. And to be honest, from my point, I will also be at rage. But I'm not going on that kind of extent, but I don't know. How did this happen? And right now, it's still giving me chills. And I just did not really expect that Ben is going to start that fire. I thought it was someone else, or maybe not a significant part of the story, but yeah, it did. And the death of Kyle, I did not know that it will show another perspective of the story. And I did not imagine that Ben is going to be with his sister-in-law. It feels weird. It's so tangled up. I mean, this is Colleen Hoover's book, and basically all of her books are like this. Everything's jumbled up, and then by the end, she's just untangling all of those things. So I did not really expect that Ben is going to date his sister-in-law. So this book is crazy, you guys, but it did justice in the end. So as for my rating for November 9, I am going to rate this a 4 out of 5 stars. The plot twist still bothers me. That is why I'm giving this a 4, even though this book is part of my god tier books this year. So yeah, the plot twist still lingers inside me. And yeah, I just decided to make this a 4 out of 5 stars. So props to Colleen Hoover. I found one of my favorite books this year, and I'm really grateful on how she wrote November 9 and exceeded my expectations. So thank you guys for being with me until the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed our mini chit chat session. And if you do enjoy this type of content, please do like and subscribe to my channel. Do not forget, ready, get set, and start reading. Bye! See you on my next video, and I can't wait!